Hi everyone, it's Tarnished Treasures and I am back with my third video of the weekend. I went to a flea market and I also went to a thrift store. It's like a consignment thrift store. And then today after church, I went to an estate sale on the fourth day and found some treasures. So first I'll start with the flea market. I did not buy too much. I feel like the kids got more than I did, but I was on a hunt to find rhinestone jewelry for display or to craft with, and I found a few things. This bracelet was given to me for free. There is a vendor that I always head to first, and she knows that I'm a teacher and I like to create, and she's really sweet to the kids, and she had found an amazing find from a different vendor. She found 20 sterling spoons. She paid $1 a piece, but the cool thing is they were souvenir spoons. One of them was marked 1901. They were gorgeous. There was one of those baby spoons where they take the spoon and loop it around, and it said man on the moon, and it had a moon and a kid. Oh my goodness, they were beautiful. So she gave the kids a few free things. She gave me this bracelet for free. She said, when I have a good day, everybody has a good day. So that was very sweet of her. And actually, I just wore that for the rest of the day. This I had forgotten to show in a different video. It was a broken earring that was from the estate sale, and that's going to be perfect to fit around this little box that I'm working on. I found this box at the thrift store. I'm pretty sure it was in a $15 bag of jewelry, and I thought it was pretty neat. I didn't know what to do with it, so I have cleaned it, painted it, covered it with ribbon and rhinestones in this picture. And this piece, I don't know if I'm going to stick it on the bottom half. You know, I mean, I'm like 20% done this, but it fits perfectly, like meant to be. I paid 50 cents for this piece, and I have been trying to find little pieces like this that if I find more busts or dolls, that I can adorn them with crowns and tiaras and necklaces, and I saw this as a little bust necklace. This piece was $3, and this will just be a display piece. I cannot resist rhinestones and sparkle. It has this little drop area here, and I really loved the clasp with this like rectangular gemstone. And I don't see any marking or brand on it, just a little costume piece. It's not real pearls, it's just the little glass or plastic ones that are covered. I should try that one on. There was a necklace that had these 2 strands of rhinestones, and I paid 50 cents for that necklace. These, I believe, were $1, and I don't know what they are, but they looked old and interesting. And they have these little tension clips. So my daughter and I think maybe it was to hold a shirt or a cardigan together. I don't believe a tie tack because, well, I just don't believe like a tie clip. And if you know, please let me know what they are. And then there was this simple cross, and on the back it is marked 14 karat gold filled. I paid, I think, $2 for this, and I just love to find these gold crosses. I mean, $2 is so inexpensive, and I just add them to my dress form, so the collection is growing. So I'm going to try this one on. That bracelet fits very nicely, so I'll be excited to wear that. I love it when they dangle down. I think it feels extra fancy. The last piece I found at the flea market was this kneeling angel. I always love it when the paint's chipped a little bit, and you can see it's got some German glitter that's darkened around the edges. Has a little hook, and I know that's to hang it from the nativity scene, but it makes it so easy to turn it into a Christmas ornament and hang on the tree. And that was $1. Now on to the consignment shop, and I'm just realizing that the last time I went to the flea market and this consignment shop was on Christmas Eve. So that was a little over 3 weeks ago, and they're so close to each other that if I'm going to go to the one, now I'm going to go to the other. So maybe you remember that I shared this piano in my Loving Brocante flip through, and I just thought it was so sweet. I looked online on eBay. They didn't have anything like this, and some things were $20, $40, $50, $75 for little pianos. I was not going to pay that. So when I saw this little set for under $5, I knew it was perfect. All I have to do is paint it white, and it looks pretty similar. I even like this sheet music here that I don't see on this one. The keys look nice. It has little pedals. And I think the bonus is the fact that it's a box. So the coasters were in there, and when I picked this up, when you're thrifting or yard sailing, you don't realize that something has an odor to it. And sometimes I'll remember and I'll try and give something a sniff, but I didn't think for 1 second about this. So I brought it home. It did not smell. I didn't even open it up to see if the coasters were in there. I could feel them. And when I pulled one of the coasters out, it smelled musty. And I said, well, that makes my decision easy. I thought maybe I'd keep it, even though I would have loved to store things in it. But I just pitched them. I don't really like doing stuff like that, but when something's musty, it's not worth it. So I have smelled the box. It smells fine. So I don't know if it was the cork that was holding the smell of those coasters, but now it's gone. And that's what made the decision very easy for me, whether to keep them or not. They were cute too. They had this little stencil of like a leer. Yeah, so now I can store something in there, or you could have like a little hanky or some lace come out. I am just excited. I mean, I think there's such a similarity to both of them. And $4.75. I picked up this little box for $1.25, and it says sachets and mementos of years gone by. There are quite a few little notes like this that are misspelled in the shop, but one is not going to complain when the prices are this good. There's this sweet little, I don't know, embroidery piece, but then it's just got ink for their faces. That's cute for Valentine's Day. And then I believe these are called frogs. And I think the little ball part is there. And it has the little sachets, and I can feel that it's got the little round or rectangular sachet tab in there. And then the back have these little stickers that say they were made in Switzerland. And I picked these up because I thought my daughter would like these as little pillows for her dolls and in her dollhouse. And how can you beat the price of $1.25 for all of that? I found this. This was, I think, the last thing that I picked up at the store, and it was dusty, but I brought it home, soap, water, and a little toothbrush to get into all the, little layers of the leaves. And I believe it's probably a candle holder just because it has a hole there in the center. But the second I got that dust off, this just sparkled and shined. It is amazing. And I believe it was $5.75, so a little under $6. And I felt each little one of these to make sure that there wasn't a chip on them, and if that was the reason it was donated. It probably was donated because it was so dusty that whoever owned it couldn't see the beauty in it. Well, I flipped it over to see the price, but then I also noticed that little, let me get it in the right light. It's an acid etched swan. There we go. And then the copyright. And I thought for a second, and I said, oh, that swan is Swarovski. And I've walked into the store at the mall, and I know how much just a little crystal charm for a necklace cost. So I thought under $6 is a steal for this. It is gorgeous. I thought I'd give it to my daughter, but I think I need to keep it. So here's the funny thing about just coincidences and things that happen to me. And I'm going to tell you this story, and then when I show you my estate sale haul, it's just, interesting how things come together. So I wanted a little lamp for this area. I have my chair here. I moved this table in here when we were, you know, having space for the Christmas tree in the living room. And I decided I liked the black. I want to keep it here. And how nice a little lamp would be right here, because I'm trying to get more lamps in different corners of the room to just make it warm, cozy glow, or to give me more light when I'm working. So I saw this. This was at the same little spot that the piano was. It's a nice little romantic feel. It is brass colored. It has this glass globe, little light bulb in there. I've like cleaned nothing. And the bottom is this lily pad. So it just has this fabulous Art Nouveau feeling to it. So I said, oh, that will be great with this look that I have going on. It's got a little bit of an older cord, but it works just fine. So the lady plugged it in. She said, look, it works. So I'm browsing some more. I've got the kids with me. I pick up this little lotus flower, you know, that would grow on a lily pad. And I get into the car and I think, oh my goodness, I found this beautiful flower piece to go with the brass lily pad. Now, I really can't, it actually works right there. I'm not going to attach them, but I just think it would be really nice displayed near it. And I've been to this consignment shop maybe 2 other times. So I think this was the 3rd time. And it was in a haul video, which I'll link down below, where I said I found everything in pairs. And I kind of feel like this is a little pair or a little match that I found again at that store that just works so neat together. And I really like this light bulb that's in there. It's more of this orange glow. This is clear, and it just creates this nice little mood right here. This is all the stuff that I need to still show you today. So that's why I'm focusing right there. I paid $13 for the lamp, and I really love it in that spot. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will be back with a 4th video this weekend where I share what I picked up at a different estate sale that I attended on the 4th and final day.